Okay, so I have plugged in the All Black 6 Gen in an attempt to tidy up the playlist a bit. And one of the things I didn't say was that both iPods are unmodded with their original hard drives and original batteries because both seem to be working reasonably well in that format. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But another thing is that I'm finding that I need to put them back into iPod stock rather than Rockbox for them to be recognised by my PC. I'm not quite sure why that is, but that's the way it is. So the iPods come up here as Grandpa Den. Respect to Grandpa Den wherever he may be. Grandpa Dennis, I think he was. Over in MusicBee here, I've got a tab for my albums. There's a Cotton Readers which I may be needing later. And now playing screen. That's one of the playlists. Opening Let's Music Explore. But I want playlists here. I've selected the Mr. and Mrs. one because I remember there were a couple of missing artwork examples here. The first one being Armin Corner's Mr. Nonchalant. If I right click on that and edit it, I'm immediately alerted to a problem, which there's nothing in album artists. So if I copy that into there, and another thing I'm finding is if I copy the album art from where it is there and then come back here and paste the artwork, I definitely default to embed the picture in the music file because you link the picture to a folder picture or an organised copy. If you've got, as I often have, several different artists in the same folder, it can just, they all end up with the same artwork, which is not ideal. So we'll keep that of embedding the picture in the music file for now. So that was one that needed fixing. Tries to think what the other one was. I think I'm right in saying that this one, you may not have seen this one, but I'm pretty sure that this one didn't have album art. And again, the same problem, there's nothing in the album artist field. So we'll put that in there. We will copy that artwork. That we'll want to see what that, let's see if that has actually stuck. No, it hasn't. So they used to have save buttons in these windows, I'm sure, but what I tend to do now is edit something there and then it asks me if I want to save the changes, and I do. So then I'm going to paste the artwork in there again. Did I copy the artwork? Possibly not. Copy that artwork, close it and paste it here. Again, embed it. Let's just nip back to Mr. Nonchalant, which has got a 3-star rating for somebody, certainly not me. Yeah, that's not stayed because it hasn't recognised enough of a change. So if I put a blank space in here and delete it, it will definitely then ask me to save that. Well, there might be a save button somewhere that has gone wonky, I don't know. Let me see what else I can have a look at. The 1979 one. Didn't really look at that, did we? The AA music one. Yes, Hamilton Trial was missing artwork. Let's edit that. It's from an uncut free CD with uncuts. We'll copy that. Nothing to change there. But we will just paste the artwork there and save that. We had a few things there, most of those were there, but I think Flares and Slippers were missing its artwork. Let's have a look what's going on there. That's from some kind of punk compilation. It's got an album artist in there. I think if I copy that, might even try pasting it here, see if that works, because it's essentially the same thing. That'd be an interesting comparison actually. So we'll save that. It'll ask for the changes to be implemented. Now then, what we're doing now, we haven't got, yes we have, there it is. Got various options here. You can synchronize the playlist. So with one of them, I'm going to synchronize it with, let's see which ones we did. Mr. and Mrs. wasn't it? I wonder if I synchronize that. When you do a preview, it's going to copy all those. Whether it will or not, we don't know. Let's have a look. Press synchronize. It very quickly says completed, so I don't know whether that's worked. The other thing you can do is in the playlist, in your playlist list, we were looking at this one, weren't we? Let's go back to the playlist itself, Mr. and Mrs. If we can find it there, and there's an option to send it to the iPod. So there's the device, Grandpa Den. Send that to the iPod. There's a little thing here. I'm sorry, I've got a black thing on it, but that's the thing, and that has copied those two rather, that I changed. So that's more encouraging. So I'm thinking of the two options for putting playlists on there. I'm favouring the one that's the send to option. Right click, send to, choose the device, and over it goes. So let's just go back to, there we go, there's our iPod. I'm going to eject that and see if that's had any impact on the playlist I've been tweaking. So goodbye to that, and we'll have a look at that in a moment.